Hey everybody, it's your girl Barbie J here, and we are talking about another trailer breakdown for Tyler Perry's Sistas. I believe it's season 4, episode 4, The Night Game. And of course, we know what they're talking about. We're talking about this night game, this 10 p.m. game that Zach was telling Fatima he's going to go to. Now, when we see this, I'm sitting there going 10 o'clock at night, and Fatima's like, I ain't never heard you talk about playing basketball before. And so Zach breaks it down. I was always working all these hours and I could never, I never had time for that. But now that I got time because I got this money and blah, 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 I could do it. But my thing is, we ain't never seen Zach with friends. So who is this that Zach is going to play basketball with? So Fatima feeling some kind of way, she's like, yeah, well, I'm going with you. He was like, no, you're not. And he put his hand up to stop her. You're not getting up there going with me. I ain't bringing your fine ass to the basketball game with all the guys looking at you. And I don't blame him because they be starting to hit on your woman and wanting to be with your woman. And probably nobody else is bringing their woman anyway. But I understood how Fatima was feeling. You ain't never mentioned playing basketball or even liking basketball or even watching basketball. Now you want to sit up here talking about you going out at 10 p.m. It just seems suspicious. So I do understand the sister's feelings. Don't you? Don't you understand it a little bit? I know she has her insecurities, but don't we understand it a little bit, ladies? Write it down in the comment section. So now they show us the scenes from next week's episode, and we see Aaron talking about he's on the phone. Aaron's on the phone on the basketball court, and he's talking to Karen, because Karen finally calls to talk to him because remember, Andy was insisting if you miss him, call him. So she calls and she said, I'll come and meet you there. He said, well, Gary's here. And so he knows Karen don't care for Gary. But here's my thing. Is this the game that Zach is going to? And if Zach is going to this game, who invited Zach, y'all? Who do you think? That's the big question. Who do you think invited Zach to this basketball game? Can't be Aaron. Aaron is Karen's man. So, and Karen want Zach. And Aaron knows that. And they have run into each other in season 3 before as well. So, and maybe even part of season 2. So, is it him? What about Gary? Gary don't really even know Zach. Do they even know of each other? Does anybody know? Do Gary and Zach know of each other? Well, they do. But they've never been in places together, events together, as far as I know, because I think Aaron knows about Gary, and Zach would know because Karen would have told him something, anything that goes on. She always mentions it. But they have never hung out. And like I said, Zach really doesn't have any male friends. So this is going to be interesting as they put it, worlds collide. They get together and we see a scene where he's playing ball. Zach does show up at that same basketball game, and he's asking Gary what he does. And he says, I'm a hedge fund manager. So he's like, and they do stocks and investing money for people. I believe that's what they do. So he says, oh, wow. He was like, I need to talk to you because now he has this money and he needs somebody to help him invest it, right? So he could continue to stay rich. And we see Gary doing pretty well because he got some money. But who invited Zach to this game? Now, I know they said there's 2 other people that's part of the game, 2 guys, one named Nathan and the other one named Tony. And they are going to be characters in the Sistas spinoff, Zatima. So is it going to be that Zach had one of them as friends, Nathan or Tony, and they invited him to the game? And that's how they're going to roll it over into the Zatima type of show. I'm trying to figure it out. But y'all let me know down in the comment section what you think. What you think about this whole 10 p.m. basketball game? Who do you think invited Zach? What do you think is going to happen with Zach and Gary when they get together? Do you think they'll form a brotherhood or something with these against these women? Because we need to have the men talking about the women at some point. I know it's all about the sisters, but they got to have a little something. Yeah, Tyler Perry got that show, bruh. Yeah, he got that, but there's none. Those, yeah, a couple of those women stick together too in this episode. So yeah, they need to get some kind of brotherhood on this series. So it's that, and there was another thing I had. Hold on. Oh, the other thing was, will Zach tell Gary how he found out about that fund and what made him put his money in that stock? Because as we see next week, Gary asks him. He asks him, how did he find out what made him invest in that stock? And I'm just curious, what is Zach gonna say? And I also, and if I'm interested in seeing how Zach and Aaron um work with each other. They on the basketball court. Are they gonna be on the same team or not? How are those two characters gonna get together and behave when Karen is between them? Zach don't want her. Aaron does want her. And then Karen's gonna show up there. Will she go, hey, Zach, what you doing, baby? You know, will she be there? Is she going to tell Aaron when they, next week when they're in bed, is she going to tell him, talking about some emotional roller coaster? Are you going to tell you putting everybody on an emotional roller coaster? Something wrong with you, girl. Is she going to tell him about the baby? So those are questions I have for this trailer breakdown. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking, because I'm curious and hear what everybody has to say. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, please take a moment and do that now. We're growing, y'all. We're growing, and we're growing because of you. And I appreciate it. So please hit that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know every time I upload a new video. And then also hit the like and the share button. Like it and then share it with somebody. And don't forget to leave your comment. It's your girl Barbie J saying peace.